Well, it was a game that didn't get too much television airtime here in Australia, but it was a big game for the PNG locals who turned out to watch the Australian Prime Minister's representative side take on the Papua New Guinea team in Port Moresby there at the new National Football Stadium. Scoreline was a little bit one-sided, but boy, did it seem to matter a lot to the fans on the day. Oh,
well, even before the game, if you've seen the footage before the game there, when they touched down there on the bus there was 10,000 people there. They had to hold them back through the fences and all that there. It's a national sport over there. It's the only country in the world where rugby league is a national sport. So, but they just go berserk, and especially Greg Inglis. Mel was a god over there in the early days, but now Greg Inglis has taken that mantle over.
He's done a lot for the image of the game here in Australia and abroad, and I think they were really looking out for his try celebrations, which they got to see on the day as well.
Yeah, well obviously their media manager over there, they got that many requests there. They thought they'd get requests for tickets, which they obviously did, but they got more requests that if Greg Inglis does score a try, can he do the goanna for him? and he did score a try, so he did do the goanna, and they reckon they went absolutely crazy over it. So
I've seen a little bit of footage of that moment, and the crowd just erupted. Every hand was in the air. It was a great scene to watch, and it was great to see even with a one-sided score like that. It really didn't matter to them at all. It was just seeing the superstars of the game out there and doing what they do best.
Well, I think the scoreline doesn't really matter. Like, Australia were probably always going to beat them and always probably beat them a little bit easier. Probably would have been good if they could have scored a try or two there, but obviously the Australian players going over there, this is the next batch. Most of them are the next batch of our stars, so they had to put on a good show because the Four Nations are coming up. So obviously Mel was looking to see how they could handle it, and obviously a lot of them did step up. I believe Mitchell Pearce had a big game. Jake Fredden played well. Matty Moylan went really well too, and James Tedesco had a blinder too. So
well, they've all had fantastic seasons this year, and they'd be really pushing for the nations as well, wouldn't they?
Yeah, well, that's when a lot of these players are in the sign-on squad, obviously, and the train-on squad. So they've obviously put their hand up. Hopefully, Mel's seen some good signs in them, and they are picked, because the Four Nations is obviously a 24-man squad over 30 days. So
yep. Great exhibition match for the game as well, obviously building the fans over in PNG. They don't take much encouragement, obviously, but it's good to see a country so close to us is really taking it on board.
Oh, well, Australia is one of the premier countries, obviously, so we have to try and grow the game. So hopefully in years of time, the PNG becomes up there a premier, which is the same as Fiji, Samoa, Tonga. They all get up there. So by spending a few dollars, taking the Aussie side over there, hopefully that's helped PNG to get involved a bit more. And
well, we're seeing a lot of talent coming out of those island nations as well. Semi Radradra is probably the biggest name this year at the moment, but hopefully we see a few of those guys who came out and watched the Prime Ministers play over there in Port Moresby end up here in the NRL in a short time. Oh,
well, they are naturally talented. Obviously, PNG got the place, Fiji got the place. Look, Vunivalu, you got Radradra and all that there. Jeremy Hayne, they're all from Fiji, and PNG, they probably haven't got as many names yet, but I'm sure there's enough players there that if they're put on the right programs and go through the right coaching with some coaches there, they can step up to the next level, the NRL level.
Well, the passion's definitely there. Now we're just waiting for the players to step up to that level, and I'm sure we're going to see some real superstars come out of the PNG area and Port Moresby in particular after that display. So looking forward to seeing what talent emerges out of this.